Oh wait, no, I joined the wrong one. Are we using Roll20?
No. Theater of your face. Welcome everyone to Paradise Rolls. This is the Arrakis Conquest, and it's good to see you all. I'm Mark Anthony. I'm your GM. That is Shars.
I am Shars. Today I'm playing Ambrose. Ambrose the Artificer, Alchemist, Fairy, Nonsense Haver.
That is Avi.
I'm Zavi, pronouns is I'm playing Zana, and I have main character vibes.
Hell yeah. And that is Chris.
Hello, I'm Chris. I'm playing Hermit the Caster.
And we're on a boat. Yeah.
In every campaign ever.
Yeah. To be fair, this one was planned to be on a boat right away. We chose to go on the boat right away in Safra. Just
and none of us knew we were going to be on a boat in Tatiana.
Yeah.
That's true.
When Tatiana knew.
Either way, quick recap. Not going all in depth. Now let's start at the beginning.
Once upon a time.
So the adventurers finally dealt with all of their issues on the island of Ku, the enormous turtle that is pretty intense. They attended a ritual in which they gained some insights from Ku. They kind of exchanged notes, decided kind of what they thought everything meant, and tried to put some pieces together. And left rather quickly as they realized there might be a fleet on their way to beat their asses. And they decided, leaving would help these people not be in danger anymore. So they left. Were on their way southeastward. They decided they were a bit northwest of the one of the continents in which Agma's Wharf resides, the hometown of Zana. On their way, they ran into a reef that they kind of stumbled upon out in the middle of the ocean. Now, it is fairly near the equator, but it still put them off guard why there would be a reef here. They ran into it. They are kind of stuck on it right now, and they noticed these pieces of the coral reef kind of come off of the wall and start climbing aboard the ship.
Oh, yeah.
And that is where we currently are. So, without further ado, please roll me some initiatives.
Oh, fuck.
15.
14.
Why is this microphone not working? Tatiana's with us this morning. Good morning, Tatiana.
Good morning, Tatiana. Triant 3 got a 3 on his initiative.
I got a 6.
6.
Man, that's not really good. I thought you would be better, Steve.
I did not roll well.
Oh, fuck me. I got 5.
5. That's still better than half of your opponents.
Oh, good.
Okay. So let me just.
Well,
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking with.
oh. Because it sounded like you guys cut out there for a second. I was very confused.
We did. Yeah, look at this. This stupid mic is not doing anything.
It's that one.
Oh. Okay. Sucks for you.
It's okay. Nobody needs to hear Mark's voice anyway. Not like it's important or anything.
Not like I'm loud as fuck anyway.
I mean, look, it's still picking up in the yellow when he talks, so.
I
Okay.
can hear Mark clearly.
Good.
So,
I have no idea what mic we're using for Discord.
to start off, one of these, as you are kind of like, you know, your ship is kind of wedged in against this reef, and you're getting like kind of battered by the water, and it's kind of like shifting you in this, like, you're teetering. It almost like the King Kong with Jack Black when they hit that fucking rock. I don't know if anyone knows that one. It looks like that's what he does. Yeah, so you're in a bit of a precarious situation on this boat. So, the first thing that happens is, as one of these tree ants is kind of climbing up, I'm not even going to have you roll a perception check. You notice as this thing kind of comes up that bits and pieces of it are kind of like
Sloughing.
they're kind of like it almost looks like it's leaky. Bits of the coral are like falling off, but it's suspended by this black goop.
No, not the black goob.
I really want to light it on fire.
You can try. You are on a wooden boat.
Yeah, I know. No problem.
And as it comes up, I will have everyone roll a perception check for this real quick. I will let everyone who wants to roll a perception check. But
Oh!
Oh, dirty 20.
30-20.
Dirty 20 is all around.
It's a 12.
And a 12. Wow.
13.
You get a 1.
I did.
And a 13.
Right?
I did good.
Oh, I got 14, sorry.
Okay. 14 is enough. And dirty 20s are enough, obviously. You would all notice the look in this thing's face is kind of terrified. Almost confused. That could be because of anything, but it does have a look on its face like it doesn't know what is entirely going on.
The creature that's climbing up onto the boat?
Yeah, so it looks like a tree ant.
Okay. Is it like it's a creature or is it an animal?
It is
Aberration?
a plant.
A plant?
Cute.
Okay.
It is categorized as a plant.
Donna, can you speak to it?
I can. I can speak to plants.
Not knowing that you're going to do that soon, it still is going to go ahead and smack at the first thing it sees. That would probably be one of the crew members up on the deck. So you do have a crew. Okay, and it will hit once. as it hits, you do also notice it leaves a streak of the black rot across his neck. Quickly ensued a loud scream from crewmate 1, as I have him written down.
Wearing a red shirt.
Oh no.
Next up will be Zana.
Okay, I want to use speak with plants.
Okay?
And I'm gonna be like, whoa, hey friend, what's going on here? Like, you look pretty concerned. Is there something we can help you with? What's the matter?
That's alright. We're in danger! We're all in danger! You're in danger!
From what?
Just lifts its arm and you just see like bits of reef, like you see the rot just kind of like gooping.
When did that happen to you? How did that happen?
Now! Down there! And it points
Can I see anything?
underwater.
Can I roll perception and see if I see anything under the water?
Yeah, you will have to probably put your face into the water, or at the least, or go down.
Okay. Damn it.
You can try from the top. It will just be a much higher DC.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I want to do that or if I want to try and like calm this tree down. My persuasion is -1.
Next up is Hermit.
Um,
So I'm not sure what Hermit will end up doing. So you can either try.
I am.
You can either try to look or try to help this thing or like calm this thing down. It will not be easy.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast a blur
It's
as
not
like
used
just a
yet.
reaction. Oh, it's not yet? Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. I thought you said it.
It's okay. I'll just try and see if I can look and I'll just do perception real quick and see.
Okay.
That's perception 19.
So close.
Okay.
I will give it to you. That is really close. As you look down, really far down, you notice that the reef that these things just came off of is walking. And near the base, there are these what appear to be eels, kind of attacking at its like feet and just all over.
Are the eels like covered in the slime, the goo?
From here, with a 19, not quite hitting my DC, you can't tell.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna be like, hey, it's probably a good idea to not go in the water. Just FYI, stay out of the water.
Stay away from the screeching eels. We'll bring that up every chance I get. Is that it for you? Okay.
I don't think I can do anything else.
Chris.
Who's Chris?
Hermit.
So I'm gonna cast blur. And I'm just gonna go to the edge of like the ship that they were climbing up, and I'm gonna try to see if I actually see anything.
What are you looking for?
I guess the eels, since Zana said that there were eels down there.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
That is a 23.
Okay. You see this quite clearly. they look to be eels, but when you get a good look at them, they're almost like these wisps made entirely of the rot. It looks as though the rot has come to life down there,
Okay.
and it is attacking this. And down there you also do see more of these smaller, like coral tree ants, trying to fend them off.
Okay. I mean, that's all I can really do this turn.
Okay.
So,
Well, say you're
I'm
both
just
at the
gonna hammer
edge.
him.
You're both at the edge of the boat, and you've been looking down. Let me check this little board I've got. Okay. Not that one. This one. The second tree is kind of like reaching out and trying to grab onto the ship. You don't know what it's doing at this point while it's under the water.
Is that the one you slashed my crew member?
No, that is a different one trying to get aboard.
That one was paid.
Okay, it is your turn.
First and foremost, I need to
Get back.
my crew member, he's looking pretty fucked up, right? Like,
You know from watching Ambrose get that stuff on him that your crew member is dead if you don't like do surgery on him right now. You have to chop away his skin.
It looks like across his chest.
It's like up this way, yeah.
I cut his head off.
You have to. You have to get. You know you have to get to him and like, start chipping away at his skin.
okay, damn.
I don't think you tried using any sort of like healing spells on Ambrose at the time, so
Didn't.
we don't know what happens or what you'd need to use if you have any even available.
Let me take a look at this. Yeah, I would like to use Lesser Restoration on him.
Okay.
Do you need a list of the ailments?
Yeah. Give me them real quick.
One disease or one condition. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Not cursed, but
In this circumstance, yeah, I'll say you cast Lesser Restoration. What does this look like when you like kind of use this magic on him?
so I guess I would my symbol would pulse these gold and almost like a onyx, like a light and a dark hue, and then would suddenly, not suddenly, but it would end up stabilizing into a gold color as the light radiates out and touches my crew member.
Okay, and this gold light kind of takes over. You just see this like gold hue around everyone, and you see it just eat away the skin that has just been enveloped in this rot. He looks fucked up. He is very much hurt as this takes over where the skin is, and you remove that. So you just see his like meaty, the meaty parts and the tendons kind of in his neck. See his collarbone kind of jutting out. He is grotesque looking at this moment.
Can he not? Like,
And he looks to you and says, "Thank you, Seth. Don't let them touch you."
that's Captain Seth to you.
He's still the first mate.
Volkov, show some respect.
I take that back.
Retcon!
But you do know it is not on him anymore. He is fine.
Do I get... I get the impression that if we attack them in melee combat, that they're also going to spray out this black shit. And it's going to hurt. So...
I don't know, like, we should... Is there a possibility for us to, like, steer away from this situation? Like, in the boat?
You would need to figure out a way to get yourselves off. You're very much stuck on it.
So we'd have to abandon the ship?
There are types of magic I will allow to work in this instance if you have any available to you that you believe could help. I have a couple ideas, but I'm open to other suggestions should you have them available to you.
Currently I have nothing.
I've got, like, tidal wave and wall of water.
I will not tell you which one works, but I will let you try it.
Yeah, I also have gust of wind. I don't know, those are the things that I think that I could possibly use to try and get us out of here, but I think that we should probably...
Bail.
Next up would be Ambrose.
All right. Let's see. So the guy is still like gross?
No, he's fine. He's just like fleshy now.
right.
Like he is
Like
hurt.
he's hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with this. Okie doke. I'm going to I'm gonna pull some like powder from one of my pouches of my alchemist kit and gonna kind of whisper to it like heal the wounds and go and blow it at him.
Okay.
To cast healing word
Okay.
at him. So it's gonna be 4, 5, 9 points of healing
9.
damage to him.
9 points of healing damage.
Yes, 9 points of healing damage.
This does
Is that like when you smack him with your hand feel really nice and
Yeah.
heal him?
This dust kind of goes over to him, and it rests upon his neck, and you see it almost like form into bits of skin that start to kind of cover up the underside of his skin. All of the flesh and tendons. It's mostly repaired, and you see like bits and pieces that are like weirdly like holes in his skin that you can still see into, almost like some weird undead, but he's not dead. Yeah, great heals right there.
And then I'm gonna fly down because I'm up in the crow's nest. Fly down, I guess as far as I can get. Actually, I will use my action to dash and get up by where Zana is to try to like draw some aggro or something to kind of like step in front of them.
Okay. Next up will be two smaller reef treants. They kind of come over to the ship, and they're like kind of up, like overlooking the deck of the ship, as this main body of the reef is kind of sticking out of the water a bit. And they look down and they, well, with a nat 20, they notice that you're not attacking the other. They will then come aboard and kind of grab onto their friend. And you notice them both kind of do this simultaneously. They're like pulling it back and like observing you all. And they're not going to attack because they are slightly intelligent. So they are kind of like, what the fuck is going on?
Get off my boat to become a crew member.
Ooh, yeah, please join us.
Next up is gonna be Balthazar, who he hasn't inspected the ship thoroughly enough. You see him run over to each side of the deck and look at the sides, finding an enormous oar kind of strapped to the side on the outside. And you see him kind of pick it up, and he starts like trying to pry you guys off of this reef.
Jeez, what a monster.
It does not work. He is trying, and he yells out, "Help me!" And you'll see a few people come up from underneath and come try and help him. They do not get there in time to help him on his turn. Next up, Moby Tree 1, I have a question for you, Zana. Does that last a while, or does it last one turn? How long does Speak with Plants last?
Probably 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
The first, and does it apply simply to one creature, or is it like in
Plants within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
All of them.
It looks to you and says, "Please help us. They're destroying our home. They're destroying the ocean. We need you to help us."
What can we do? How? Who? What? Who's attacking you?
Those things down there.
Okay.
They're killing us. They're killing our home.
Is it my turn yet?
It's you and this thing at the same time.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna just like yell at the crew like, I think we need to help them. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna jump into the water.
Okay.
Nice.
You jump into the water. It's a good, I want to say like 120 feet down that you notice a pretty large swarm of these things. Roll me another perception check.
17.
17. You have a pretty darn good count. You notice that there's some like really small things. You're not sure if it's like the same stuff, but you notice that like long eel-like figures. There's at least 12.
Okay.
You also know from very recent experience, don't let these types of things touch you.
Okay. Interesting.
I'll also let any magic users roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh, I'm good at that.
I'm good at everything. Fuck.
Except
Ooh,
that.
15.
Rolling.
No, 5.
It'll be a 6.
16.
16 is good enough. Hermit, did you say 5?
15.
15. 15 is also good enough. You both know, typically, creatures of and in water don't like lightning damage.
Cool.
You're unsure how it will work, as you're also going to be like having some people underwater and whatnot, but you do know it could help in this situation.
So there's the 12 bad guys. How many good guys are in there? How many of those tree ants are in the water?
How much did you get? You got a 17? 19?
I got a 17 just now.
17? You notice there's about 6 on this side. And how deep would you go? You probably just jump in and move your movement speed?
Speed, yeah, and I can't find where my. I know I have a pretty. I can go pretty far. My swimming speed, but I can't find it. I couldn't see my walking speed, but
If you click on your walking speed, it should show you, or it's equal to.
I thought I could go faster than that. It's not going. I don't know, but kind of. So here's what I'm thinking. I have Call Lightning, and I kind of want to just turn into water. And maybe just like risk the collateral damage, including myself. But I don't know how you feel about that. Also, is it stormy out right now?
It's not stormy, it's foggy.
Okay.
You have the opportunity to try Call Lightning. You are the only one underwater, so you cannot gain any insight or inkling into what your crew would say from here.
Well, but that's why I feel like I should do it now before anybody else jumps in, because like I know that there's like the treants that will also get damaged, but I feel like if I don't do it, they're gonna get damaged anyway.
And it's,
So I might as well just try and I'm gonna go for it.
go for it.
So I have a 60-foot radius, and I want to center that just like right in the middle of where all of the like heels are.
Okay. Is that a saving throw on?
Each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw. They take 3d10 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
I'd like to think that we're all just kind of like standing on the edge of the boat, and all of a sudden this lightning bolt just goes out of nowhere.
What is your DC?
For this,
Yeah.
it's you have to beat at 15.
Okay. Let me roll one more for the other treant. All of the treants fail.
Oh no.
The first 5 of the wisps you see fail as well.
I also fail.
You fail. There's 1 success and then 2 more succeed. So you call this lightning down, and all of you see
That's 18 points of damage.
Okay. How does this work with you? You have an anglerfish lure.
Yeah, do I get
don't you?
resistance because I got a little light bulb? Maybe it just makes it like glow really bright.
I'm wondering, are you calling this from nature? Are you using this like lure? Like does that?
I mean,
kind of-
technically it says that I conjure up a cloud, but I think it's cool if I produce it for myself. I do have bioluminescence, so you know.
I'm
I like
super
just
fine
start
with
glowing, I'm just like, and my light just like beams out, and I like get pushed back because I also fuck myself up.
You like a Pichu.
Yeah.
I assume you're just hitting, like you're aiming in the direction of like where it'll like kind of radiate, right, and hit most of these things.
Yeah, I'm aiming like right for the center of where all of the eels are like gathered.
Okay. You notice it go and kind of make this lightning explosion, and an unintended situation occurs. As this kind of like hits any of these eels, you see it jut out and produce more lightning where it travels amongst all of the eels. And it almost looks like this grid below you of them kind of creating like almost like neural connections or like, you know, like some sort of wiring situation. But you said 18 damage? That, even at half, will kill all of them.
All of the eels?
All of the eels. And you notice they like blow up, and then the blackness kind of dissipates, but starts like settling towards the base of the seafloor.
Okay.
All of the tree ants that you saw did fail their saving throws. So they do get fucked up.
Okay, but they're not dead.
They're not dead.
Okay.
But they're mad.
Okay.
They're not even like super fucked up. I'm assuming that your speak with plants kind of moves with you.
Yeah, it's a 30-foot radius from me.
Is it concentration? Because I think call lightning is.
You hear one of them. Charlie! Ouch, Charlie!
No, it's not concentration, actually.
Sweet.
Nice.
Surprisingly.
I will give you 8 words you can say with the remainder of your turn. Choose them wisely.
They're dead, you're safe. Grab the remains quickly. Or contain the remains quickly.
Roll me a persuasion check.
No! I have -1 to persuasion. Oops, that's not the right one. That's a 5.
5. Well, that's what I get. A 3. They look around and look to you and look at each other and look up this the ship. Thank you. Ow! What do we contain this with?
Is it like squid ink, or is it like a gloopy blob? But what is this? What does the remainders look like?
It's like it's like a black ink, like a thick black ink. When it like gets to the seafloor, I'm not gonna make you roll again. When it gets to the seafloor, you notice it like kind of congeal and come together a little bit.
A living jelly.
Yeah. Like it's definitely positively attracted to itself, so it like will, if it gets within proximity to itself, it almost like magnetizes, and you see it like not reform, but it
Yeah.
like pulls out together.
Can I like take my jellyfish out of its container and then use the container to like? I feel like that's probably the only thing I have that's big enough that would grab it.
You know that the jellyfish's jar is there's no water. You can make me an animal handling check.
There's no water.
The jelly's gonna die.
It's an air jelly.
Oh, well, I'll pick it up really quickly.
I can. You know my abilities.
21.
I can make something.
But I'm down there by myself right now.
Yeah.
I don't want it to get away.
You would be like sitting here. You'd notice it like just sitting there at the bottom of the ocean.
It's not like dissipating or anything.
No, it if anything, like you know, like the grooves and the sand at the seafloor, it like rolls down, and you notice it just kind of like grouping, basically.
By the
Can I notice from the edge of the ship?
I'll also be there.
What'd you say, Hermit?
Can I notice, or do I notice this from the edge of the ship?
Roll me a perception check again. Actually, no. What did you roll earlier?
It was like a dirty 20 again.
I feel like you're right. Yeah, you notice.
Yeah.
You notice.
It was a 23. Okay.
You kind of just watch the whole thing as you're getting ready to like leap over.
Okay, then I'm gonna like yell at her and be like, we need to contain this thing before it gets away. This is dangerous.
I don't know I don't have anything that can really help, but maybe
Tell someone up on the phone. We need to figure something out. Hurry.
I'm just gonna like turn over to like the crew and probably mainly like everyone that I've known. Mostly gonna be like, does anyone have a jar? Or like a bucket?
We are out of initiative, so you can respond as you will.
I've got a flask. It's like.
I can make you something in the size category of medium.
I'm just gonna leave it as I am. Seth can make something in the size category of D.
Is that appropriate? A medium category contain it?
Yeah, you do notice like you notice whenever
I can make it bigger.
you notice that like most of the like material that they're made of did go away. It was just like a portion that still sunk down.
Okay.
The size category of medium is a fairly ambiguous term, so you're not sure. But it's better to get some of it than none of it.
Let's make a jar, and I'll just make it big, and then we'll just send it down.
I'll make a 5x5.
Oh, that's big.
I feel like that's yeah, it is big, but it's
5
like
feet by 5 feet.
yeah,
That's massive.
it
That's
is.
pretty large.
That's like
But-
me by me.
I imagine if
So a medium creature takes up their space is a 5x5 space. So I
Yeah.
feel like I could create a 5x5.
Oh.
I imagine that
yeah.
glass, like that much glass, would maybe be a little
I was gonna
expensive.
say a box.
You're gonna like a wooden box. You're gonna put a wooden box in the water.
I'm not.
Make sure it doesn't have cracks in it, because it'll just seep through.
Isn't this shit thick?
Create it and explain it to me.
So it's a box and it's got metal wrapped around each of its creases, and it's riveted in. I don't know. Or I can make it tiny, or not a tiny, but like a. What do you want?
What would work?
Like, explain to me what you want.
Anything to contain this. How big is this thing? Can you give me dimensions?
You would see that each like blob that's forming is about this big, but it's also like pooled. You know, like it does rest at the bottom. Of the
And how many of those blobs are there?
12, maybe a little bit more.
Oh. As big a box as you can get.
You want a box? Okay, I'll make a box. Because I did not get good on my perception, so I don't see the shit that you're seeing.
Make a box.
Do you want me to make it big?
I'm gonna make as waterproof of a box as I can.
It doesn't have to be waterproof. It's going in the water. There's gonna be water in it. Just make a box and throw it down here.
I mean, you also have like boat fixing materials here.
Yeah.
Are there like crates? Just empty out a crate or something.
You have
That'll take
barrels.
longer than me just like Alakazam. There's something there.
I'm just gonna change what you made and just make a barrel.
Okay.
Because I think a barrel makes sense. You've been around them your whole life. And they are typically fairly, leak proof.
And you can use the lid to scoop shit
I don't
in.
want to touch anything.
Okay. A barrel is falling into the water.
Great.
I'm gonna just swim it down.
Okay. You grab the barrel in hand and start swimming down to meet with Zana.
Is there an injured tree and coral end here with us?
You know that
Is he injured?
they are injured innately by this rot. No one has hurt them aboard the ship,
Okay.
but you imagine they are very much hurt.
Bring me the head of the one who attacked my crew.
I won't have you do too much. I want you to roll sleight of hand checks.
Okay.
You and Hermit both give me 2 because you need to not let it touch you.
13 and a 19.
Don't let it touch you.
12 and 13.
Pass. You're able to scoop all this into this barrel and top it off. And together, you're able to swim it back up. Getting it aboard the ship will be difficult as it is heavy.
Throw some rope down. I want to free willy this shit.
I've got rope.
Yeah, I would be preoccupied doing something else at this point.
I'll throw some rope.
Yeah, you've got rope tied for
And,
to the mast.
Some canvas or something. You know what I'm talking about? How Free Willy is in that little
Yes.
thing.
The
Do that, but
sling.
with the
Cut
the
it.
the Free Willy
Do
sling.
you have
but for the
canvas?
Barrel.
Do you need a sail?
Get the sail.
Sail! I'm not actually going to pull a sail down. We need them.
You
And
and
there'd be loading winches.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
yeah, you have
Or the one of those lifeboats. Just roll
Yeah.
it down and then we'll put it in the boat.
Oh, okay,
and then
sure.
Roll it up.
Sure, yeah. I'm going to roll down a lifeboat off the side.
What are you doing with my dinghy?
Ew!
you're able to get that onto the lifeboat, hop in, and get I don't know, fucking winched back up. You're now aboard, and there are 2 smaller of these coral treants and 1 large one. They're all kind of sitting there in the same spot. They haven't like moved. They're not aggressive or anything. But you do see them like hurting. You know, like obviously like trying to like scratch at this stuff.
Because they're still infected with this thing.
Fairly heavily infected.
I could try.
I can do 2 more lesser restorations.
I can do. I think I can do 6.
I want to try something.
Okay.
I don't know if or how this would work, but I want to. Actually, I'm going to turn to Zana and say, "Hey, Zana, and I think we should. I think I'd like to get your help in studying this stuff. I think that by using it, we can probably make some kind of cream or something that can help heal this. We saw that this lesser restoration stuff worked a little bit before. Maybe if we use some of the essences of this tar stuff, I can make cream or a potion or something that'll help with that, so we don't have to keep casting lesser restoration.
Yeah, I like it. Like a vaccine cream.
Yeah, it's a vaccine cream. But in the meantime,
Yeah, in the meantime, I also have healing spirit
oh nice.
that I can cast.
I guess I guess I'm gonna like take some cream, and this is my lesser restoration cream.
I'm triple.
That's general lesser restoration stuff.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go over to the big one and start like putting some of it on to
Okay.
cast lesser restoration.
You cast Lesser Restoration onto it, and the same effect does not occur.
Oh shit.
I will let you roll me a medicine check as
Okay.
to figure out why. And Zana,
Guidance.
you get your first
Thank you.
experiment check. You've had this stuff around a good while. You've seen creatures affected by it. Roll me your experiment check.
14.
14 is not enough.
Fuck.
12. It was almost a 22.
12 is not enough. Seth, I mean, you're right here.
What kind of check am I doing?
Medicine.
I was gonna say I'm not great at that, but
Really not great at that.
I'm not great at rolling. That's a 9. Good thing I'm triple classed into sorcerer. I'm just kidding.
Let me see if I can change the DC.
I will.
We'll just have to figure it out later.
Yeah. I will.
Maybe they should come with us. Okay, so
God damn it.
okay, here are my thoughts. So when you cast lesser restoration on Billy Bob Joe Bob over here,
He wasn't infected with it. He was just being afflicted.
you're
That's what I'm
correct.
thinking.
Correct. So that's why I'm saying that we need to come up with some kind of inoculation or something like that that we can use, which is why I think we need to study this and start playing with some potions. I think
They're plants?
Yeah, that's.
Can I try
that would
purify
be-
food and drink?
You can try it.
Okay.
It
I render it free of all poison or disease.
it does not work.
Okay.
Valiant effort.
Good job.
That deserves its
Plus, with the discussion you just had, and a 12, is that what you got, Zana?
Yeah.
I'm gonna lower the DC based on the discussion you just had. Everything they just said makes perfect sense. There's some sort of like time-based thing that happens where you've seen it like eat into things, and you knew it would start eating into Ambrose. It almost like takes over. You also remember the trees from the island were just filled with it. So you understand, like, right away, Lesser Restoration works. But once it's taken root, something greater needs to happen. So maybe what they're talking about, like some sort of like, dosage over time type of thing may help. Yeah, no, very good points you made. So good on you for saying them out loud.
Okay.
Is the ship free at this point, or are Balthazar and the crew still trying to help it get free?
It is. They're still trying.
I'm gonna go over there and try to help them.
I also wanted to point out, while you and Hermit were down in the water, you'd have seen this larger creature up close, and kind of gotten a good look at it. It almost looks like some sort of knight, like it looks armored because of all the like coral all over it, and it walks around almost like hunched over, but it has like no face or anything. It's just like this head that's up there, and that's kind of what you're stuck on, is like right here.
Oh, okay.
There's another creature designed for the Arrakis Conquest.
Probably. It's just like cuckoo.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Would I be able to jump into the water and try to help them get it around this creature?
You are tiny and the ship is huge. Probably not.
Can I use speak with plants to try and talk to it? Is it a plant? It's coral. It's not really a plant, is it?
I mean, I'm kind of like going off of like it is sort of like a plant because it's very much alive, but it's not, a creature. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hello there. We're stuck on your shoulder. Can you give us a nudge off? We don't want to bother you.
How polite.
Are you looking like into the water?
I guess so.
Okay.
I guess maybe I would like, so if there's nothing I can do at this moment to help the tree ants, then I guess I probably jump back into the water to try and like see the non-face and like talk to it.
It does like look at you as if it has eyes somewhere. And you'll see it just kneel down. And as it does so, the ship just continues to float as it...
Oh, thank you! Hashtag bless!
As it kneels, you notice it like gush this rot
No.
everywhere.
No.
Or like kneeled and just like took a big dump.
Yeah,
Big
out
diarrhea dump
of its
out of
pores.
everything.
Ugh.
Every pore and orifice that it doesn't have.
I've got a theory. Arrakis is corrupting all these tools that were designed to keep Arrakis from doing all this shit, because he knows if they are allowed to prevent him from doing his shit, he can't do his shit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. I mean, I feel like
I don't know if we already established that.
No, I don't think we had thought about that, but this is very similar to Ku, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think.
And now he's summoning all of them
Oh!
and going to use them for some malfeasance.
Yes, okay. So this is what we need to do. I've got it. We're not going to stick around and help it right now. But if this thing is the same type of thing as Ku, then I can use the compass of something or other, the finding compass, and we can then use it on the map, and then all of these types of things, I gotta figure out what the hell it is, but all of those types of things will show up on the map, and then we can go and get the laboratory stuff, research how we can figure out, research how to cure this thing, and then start looking for them, to cure them, to help us beat this Arrakis thing.
Yes. That is precisely what we should do.
I'm gonna ask the coral creature, do you have a name?
It, at this point, is like, it knelt down, and it's moving this way, and it stands up again, and looks to you, and just shakes its head.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come back for you. I'm gonna come back.
I'm coming back for you!
Don't worry, I'll come back for you. I can't help you right now, but I will.
Stop. Yeah.
And I'm gonna go back to the ship.
It, before you do, it reaches up, and you see its arm, like, very slowly move, but creating this huge wave. And it reaches up to its head and grabs something and pulls it down and hands you this little bit of, like, a reef, like a piece of this reef, that has no sign of the rot on it.
Okay.
And then it just kind of nods its head at you and continues walking. As that happens, you all on deck notice the treants like turn their heads very quickly and just hop off. And they,
Like a synchronized swimming team.
like, they're just like called to the hive, basically.
Oh, that's like the queen bee.
Buzz, bitch.
Inspiration to you.
Ooh.
You're now free.
I pictured this like cowboy hat going like.
You're now free and can continue your journey. I wasn't sure if you would ever find out there was something below, but good thing you have Druid. You have two, but one of them doesn't want to be here. Cares more for stones. What are you doing now?
I guess we should
Continue on. Yeah. I don't think the plan has changed.
to gather that black stuff that was pooling.
Took you about, I mean, you're both fucking fast underwater. Like, it doesn't slow you down. You're just kind of, it was basically like walking around just picking up some fucking bullshit on the ground. So took you like three minutes maybe. You know, you're picking it up carefully, so it took you like 3 minutes. And then it probably took you another like 2 minutes to hoist it back to the, you know, to the ship.
I'm gonna like kind of just like turn to everyone and be like, I kind of need a. It's a new day, right? Since the
Yeah.
last time. Okay, so I kind of need to go into the water again. I'll be back in like a little bit if you guys want to wait out.
Do you want us to like tie a rope around you so you just get pulled along? Or
Would that work?
Yeah, I mean you can be tied up.
Aren't you a frog? Can't you just like stick to the side of the ship?
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. But I don't know how
Or just like
was gonna do, so I could have fallen off.
I'm sure that you would have a net aboard. You could just like
Yeah, because
like,
then you
jump
catch
in.
fish while you're.
Yeah, you could just hop into a net and then just
who's in that?
Apparently she's super slutty. Just hop right in. Oh god.
Get it in that. Get it.
Yeah. Anyway, the net. You can just get into it and be dragged along. Is it jet ski? Water? What is it called when you're like? Yeah. Except underwater.
I just imagine.
I'll try to catch fish too while I'm down.
Yeah, just imagine like it's like a windshield when you're in a car, but he's just getting hit with fish.
You just see him down there. He's like he's trying to catch him in his mouth.
it's like that video with the dog and the cheese. You know, when they drop the cheese and like grab all of it.
Like when they're trying to bite at the water from the sprinkler. But yeah, you're able to do that. Cool. And you'll also notice after a little bit of time, you start to hear a little hum going from below deck. It's just this nice little. Obviously, that being your captain.
Oh, okay. So it's 100% creepy.
No, it's 100% just jolly.
Okay.
Saint Nick style. And you'll also eventually, if you all stay up on the top of the ship, you'll just see like all of your crewmates coming up with plates of food. As Balthazar just loves his cooking time.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out in the crow's nest.
Okay. Otherwise, anything you all want to do this day?
I think I'll make. No. Not yet. You figure out something for that.
I want to start on the project we talked about.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that you and I talked about.
Yeah.
Oh, not our project.
No,
That's
not our
fine.
project.
Whatever.
We need your.
I don't want to do it with you anyway.
We need your lab equipment. You have special tools.
So you're up there tinkering away. Roll me your check.
Ooh. Oh, that's really good. 25.
Very good. We'll say for this one, you have very, very basic materials. You're just doing like a test run to see if your kind of schematic in your head works. It absolutely works.
Nice.
So you've got this like almost ammo belt wrapped around your forearm,
Cool.
and it is able to feed directly in through the top. And you have almost like a ring that your middle finger goes through that you can pull down, and that's how it'll shoot.
Cool.
And then you can just give it like a flick,
Cool.
and that'll move the belt.
Nice.
Um,
I don't think I need to find.
Sounds like some Assassin's Creed stuff going on over there.
it is very Assassin's Creed-esque, and I'll say this kind of, first version, this prototype, you can hold 10.
10. Okay. Oh my gosh. Hi.
But knowing that it works in the future with better materials,
Okay.
you'll be able to make it, and knowing it works, like, you'll be able to make it do more.
Yeah. Is there like will there be a blank book somewhere on the ship that I can go grab and kind of like sketch out all of my stuff and take notes and stuff like that?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna also do that because I want to make sure that it doesn't just stay in my head.
Cool. So you have this new thing. And at this point, I'd say you can all take a long rest.
Oh, nice.
Are you guys cool with 1 more hour? And we'll take a quick break right now?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
do have to leave at like 12:30.
That's
Cool.
what I-
Sounds like 1 hour.
Okay.
So that should be perfect. Let's take a 7-minute break. So come back at 35. All right. Finding
Nemo.
an interesting place. Interesting creatures. And unsure of how far reaching this disease it has reached, has spread. You're on your ship, going southeast.
When I wake up, I would like to make 3 more experimental elixirs.
Okay.
That's it.
Are
Mix
we-
them away.
Allowed to take a short rest.
Long rest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Is Chris here?
No.
Chris, here, wait! No. But you do have your double speed sail you can put up.
Nice.
And will someone roll me a D100?
Yes.
I would like to do
Use
another
my
thing
box.
Yeah.
while,
Let's see what it is.
after the long rest.
93.
93?
Oh, that's cool.
You've got very clear skies. A few little white puffy clouds in the sky, but otherwise very clear. Not blue. The sky has been changing. You would have noticed this over time. It's more of a purple hue. Constantly. It's always this purple hue now.
Better to camouflage it.
Especially for you. And the sun's light is also getting to this like extreme heat. As you are just sailing for the day, you notice within about 30 minutes the clouds dissipate and are completely gone. They don't travel around. No, they just melt away, basically.
Is that normal? Is it
That is not
natural?
normal. It does have something to do with nature. That is for sure. It is natural. It is also excessively hot.
Can I do a nature check?
You can.
13.
13. Your research isn't really like astrally inclined.
Do I feel like this is related to the fact that the two suns are out of sync and just beating down on everything all the time right now? Yeah. Okay. It's bullshit.
Yeah, you're noticing at this point the suns are like this at the same, like on both ends of the horizon, basically, in this early morning.
Well, that's unfortunate. Not much we can do about that.
Question. I have a handful of jewels that I found somewhere. What jewels do I have?
You have 2 diamonds.
Okay.
They're basically revivified diamonds.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And you've got about 100 gold worth of rubies and emeralds and opals and such.
Cool.
Not 100 gold each,
Right.
but all of them.
Collectively.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to use an opal. And I'm going to create a homunculus serpent from this opal.
Sweet.
I And so, as I'm concentrating on it,
Is he a homunculus of you? So like a
no, it takes on,
homunculus squared?
no, it like it takes on whatever like shape I want.
Okay.
The object is its core, is where its soul lives, and then everything else just materializes around it. So it's going to be like a little, like a. I guess it's going to look like a little mechanic bat
Okay. Cool.
With a human face.
with a human face, like Dracula definitely. With Leslie Nielsen's face. Just kidding. It's got a normal bat face, but it's like copper and metal.
Sweet. Okay. That's awesome.
I don't really think I have anything to do in downtime.
Nothing from you?
I don't have my equipment, so I don't really know what else to do. I already did my experiment.
In that case, another day goes by, and night doesn't really ever come, but you recognize that it is nighttime as far as, typical time goes. It's been about 16 hours since you awoke. You may go back to sleep, and someone else roll me a D100, please.
Oh yeah, you do it.
Go for it.
Okay. What's a D100? 39.
39.
I have a stat block for it now.
With 39, you actually do have some kind of crazy tides going on. You notice this cross weaving of different waves happening where they're really rocking the ship pretty hard. And this will require you all to man a post and assist with getting through this storm. Tell me what post you will take. You can help with sails. You can help with turning the wheel. And you can help with actually working with the I don't remember what I called it. The feathered sail as well.
Help with the wheel, I guess.
Okay.
No, you're helping with the sail. The wheel is my job.
Okay then. Go help with the sail.
Captain, not captain, first mate captain dude, sir. Is there any help needed up on the mast? What would you like me to do? I mean, in the nest.
Probably, yeah. I think that would probably be.
Yeah, you would know that being up here would help you to kind of navigate through.
Aye, aye.
Take the spyglass.
I can either help at the mast because I have gust of wind, or I could help at the stern with tidal wave.
Okay.
Not the tidal wave. We don't want to sink this shit.
We could push it. Okay, I'll
So
go
just
to
to
the
give you a
mast.
good like description of what's happening, you have like it almost looks like a knitted pattern on the ocean, all ahead of you. So it's like there's
The square waves.
I've seen
Yeah,
this on TikTok.
there's waves coming this way and there's waves coming this way. So you're getting like battered sideways and then hit
It's like a
this way.
checkerboard.
Yeah, like a checkerboard. And it's like all these peaks of water are around you.
I'm gonna shout down. Oi, Seth! We've got the checkerboard ocean.
Oh, shit. It was good serving with you.
Alright, this just like manifested around us, or we've been heading into it for a while, or what?
Yeah, you woke up, everything was fairly normal. You would have noticed like this slow progression happening, where now it's like this real intense sort of just ocean storm.
Alright, Ambrose,
Yes.
where's the storm lightening up?
Perception check.
Do I get advantage because I have a spyglass?
Yeah.
Yay! Good. I actually need. Okay, and then I had. Hold on. Okay, so 3, 2. That would be 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay, from up here you notice that if you were to continue south more directly, you would probably get out a little sooner.
Okay.
So that would be a little to your right.
A little to the right. Go south a little bit.
Alright. Sails. Rotate right 30 degrees.
I would like for Hermit. Damn it. 1 second.
Hermit to damn it.
Hermit to damn it.
Damn it, here. Hurry here.
So damn it to Hermit then.
It would have to be, sadly for all of you, a strength check.
Is that boiling water?
That's.
Have what?
I was asking if this is boiling water.
Oh yes, I am.
Okay.
Fuck. Is it boiling?
Oh, I don't know. I just hear
Oh,
it.
IRL.
Real quick.
And as you do have a crew member helping you, do it at advantage. Actually, yeah, do it at advantage.
Just a strength check.
Strength, yep.
D&D nerds do it at advantage.
Oh.
Ooh, we could make merch like that too. Have like stupid little dad jokes instead, just like memes, and then have the Paradise Rolls logo.
So I rolled a 5 and then a 6.
Hey,
For a total of?
For a total of 6.
You're gonna get guidance.
Okay.
Hermit is unable to control the mast as it is like the shifting of the boat is making it have this like leverage on it that he cannot, him and the crewmate that's helping him cannot beat.
Zana is also helping, correct?
Yeah, you told me to go to the mast, right?
Yeah.
I thought that one of them was helping with the big sail, like the speed sail,
The big
because
one.
it is not down. You would have taken it. It is not like being used at the moment,
I can do that.
but there is a way that you could use it that I think could maybe help.
I want to get it under control first.
Okay.
What's the guidance say?
I will.
Argue roll.
Huh?
Were you giving me guidance?
No, I was giving Zana guidance.
Never mind that.
Because you already rolled, so.
Yeah.
Wait, so where am I? What am I doing? Where do you want me? I don't know shit about
Math.
notes. Okay.
You can help with this one
Okay.
right now. Roll a strength check. This one is not at advantage, as Hermit used the advantage.
And a D4.
Dirty 20. And a D4?
Yeah.
I mean,
You're
22.
Yeah, you're good. Zana comes over and helps pull this as you kind of crest one of these little ridges. The force shifts, the leverage kind of shifts, and you're able to kind of turn it, lock that mast in place with a big rod that goes into it. Okay. You're slowly curving as you kind of crest and come down and crest and come down.
I'm gonna steer with the waves to steer the rudder with the waves to sort of like gently get into course and not put any unnecessary strain on the masts.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity check.
Not my strong suit, but that's okay. $11.
11. It's difficult. You do have Balthazar there, so roll another.
17.
That works. You are kind of in sync. Back, straight, back. All right.
That's the wrong one.
We both did. It's okay. You're basically just like, one of you pushing up, the other's pulling down, and you're turning. You're like tossing the whole thing with each other, and that is working. You're kind of weaving through, trying to kind of like keep to the corners as much as you can. At this point, it's as stable as it's going to get. How?
Now we
Boy, the feathers.
exactly warps ludicrous speed. Go!
Who's going to do that?
Where is the
I think
winch
you're the
to do
closest.
that?
You're the best one to do it.
Okay,
As
sure.
you can fly.
Sure. Okay, I'm gonna do a swan dive.
Swine dive.
I'm gonna swine dive off.
Pigs fly.
Okay.
And then, ow! Oh my god, you. And then I'm gonna,
Eyeball liquor.
Can Blutus help him out too?
and then my wings are gonna catch me, like, right before I hit the bottom. Then I'm gonna grab it and then just fly it up and hook it up.
Okay. We'll say that the people on the mast are able to, at the mast, are able to help you to kind of unravel it. You will need to make me an acrobatics check.
Alright.
Aerial acrobatics. Yeah. You need to do this very quickly.
15.
Okay. That's good enough. You get the sail up, and you all feel the boat as you come up over one of these, come up to one of the crests. The boat lurches and just pushes through and just kind of starts cutting through all of this. Takes you another 45 minutes to an hour.
This boat can cut.
All right, guys. When we ramp off a wave, everyone flap your arms. We have to get airborne.
You
Well, it only works on creatures, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I were to turn into that giant pterodactyl and like grab onto the top and fly, would it help just a little bit? Just like the tiniest little bit?
I don't think so.
No? Damn.
I don't think you would be able to budge. You'd maybe be able to break the mast if you really tried.
Could have been worse.
I could.
But it takes you about an hour, and with your work on kind of stabilizing this in this crazy current, you manage to get through. As you come through, everything is fairly clear on this side. There's some decent waves. There's, you just came out of a storm. It's not crazy, but it's a little bit turbulent of a day. And otherwise, if you have anything you want to do this day, you can.
Keep thinking about something and then forgetting to do it.
I guess I want to try tinkering with the other hand crossbow.
Okay.
And mimicking what I just did for the other one to see if I can make any improvements or I don't know, just be able to have both of them.
Okay, you just kind of fuck with it. I'll say you can only make one.
Oh, we have one going at a time.
Yeah,
Then
it'll because
never mind, I'm not gonna do
it's gonna make it where you can go like this and then like reload.
Oh, gotcha.
Basically,
Gotcha.
like you have one free hand,
Excellent. Okay, no,
Um,
that's fine. That's fine.
and it'll scale off your level. We'll figure out.
Okay, then I don't need to
Yeah.
tinker with it.
But you can, change its aesthetic a little bit if you'd like.
Aesthetic.
Yeah, cosmetic aesthetic.
I guess it's time to name the boat.
Oh shit. Yeah, we have to name it before we get there.
Oh, the boat?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the indignant reckoning?
Oh. That's what intimidating, isn't it?
Yes.
I could go for that.
It's your boat.
Captain,
I really liked Balthazar's Fury. Balthazar's Indignant Reckoning. You know what? That's pretty good, honestly.
So we're going with indignant reckoning. I'm writing it down in this book.
Blutus? No, I'm just kidding, Blutus. You don't have a say.
Oh, Blutus.
I thought it was Brutus's wife. You said we were gonna find me a girlfriend, Seth. Where is she?
She's down in the hold.
Where is my girlfriend, Seth? You promised.
It's not my fault you suck with women.
Drops
You did not just say that.
Blutus just drops whatever he's holding. Poor guy.
Another day goes. You have no decent way to actually write, make the name of the ship onto the ship.
Sure I do.
You could.
You can make paint and I can make a paintbrush.
I could make paint. Sure, with my alchemist supplies, I can make paint.
Do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. We need pigments of my imagination. I don't know. What do we want to? What do we use for pigments? Zana, do you have any ideas?
Fish.
We could probably do black if there's like a squid somewhere. We can get some squid ink.
Could also do algae.
Oh. Ooh, we could do a living.
That's what I.
A living writing. We'll just mash up a bunch of moss and then just paint it on the side and we'll spray it, the sea spray. We'll water it. Okay.
I like it.
All right. Do you want to go down and see if there's anything with moss on it that we can
Yeah. I'll
blend
go.
in our blender?
I'll do. What would that be? Investigate.
Yeah.
10.
See, I was thinking more along the lines of blood.
Let it wash off.
Yeah, and it flakes after it coagulates.
Not a good long-term solution.
So.
I mean, blue's
You're
got a
in
lot
a
of-
fairly open ocean. There's not really getting to the bottom right here.
Okay, well I guess just grab some seaweed then. And we'll just make some colored paint.
Still pretty fucking deep.
Oh, wait a minute. Do I... Oh, I don't know if I have this. I remember at one point trying to gather all the grossness off of the old turtle's shell. Well, I don't think I was successful in doing that, was I? Because
I
I
don't think
don't...
you did because I was trying to distract him and we didn't work very well.
No.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I don't have
He did offer it to you after and you didn't take
Yeah. I was too embarrassed. Okay. Shit. I guess we'll just use some seaweed and then make some...
Would I have anything that, because I've just been gathering random ass shit, would I have anything that could work? Could I roll for that to see if I have something that we could use?
Oh, fuck. I know Druidcraft. I'm just gonna make a flower. What color flower would you like?
Red.
Oh, and I have plant growth.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, you can just make some chrysanthemums.
Chrysanthemums?
Yeah.
Sure.
And the
It's red pigments most of the time, isn't it?
I don't remember. Okay, so do you want to grow some plants for me? Because I actually just realized that I've been my understanding of Druidcraft has been wrong. I cannot create flowers. I can instantly make a flower blossom, or a seed pod open, or a leaf bud blue.
Let me see. Okay, thank you.
Odell.
I don't know if I can actually create them either. I think it's just if a plant is already there, then I can help it grow.
Oh, okay.
So we need something to start with.
Oh, we do.
Well, you assume, as you had looked at the map, that you will probably be able to find something mossy when you get to where you're going.
Oh, okay, so I guess we don't have to do it now.
So we can lay the foundations of how do you do.
Oh, sure. So
And
we'll
then
just get some
put on
charcoal. We'll get some charcoal and sketch out where we want it all, and then we'll paint it on later.
Well, don't you have to have a base for it first, and then you put on the moss?
I don't know.
I feel like that's a thing. I don't know. I've looked into this in my real life before.
I also have too. So what I remember was you blend moss with water and some kind of light adhesive, not a heavy glue, but I don't remember what exactly it was, so that it adheres to whatever you put it on. But I don't know.
You could get the barnacles and arrange them.
Hammer them into the side. Oh, I'm thinking of urchins. I don't know what barnacles are.
Barnacles are barnacles.
Yeah, right.
They're the little crustaceous things.
Yeah, they're the hard, crusty bits that get attached to ships.
Oh, and
crusty bits.
the poles that have all the
They're the
crusty
crunchy parts.
shells.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen lots of those. In Vancouver, that's the last place I saw them. That would require like going to the bottom of the ocean, probably.
No, because when they run inside the ship,
They do catch on to the ship. Like
Okay.
you do find barnacles on your
Oh.
ship. They have to be.
I can, yeah, I can help do that.
Yeah, do that. Maybe we can like arrange the barnacles for the masthead. Make the masthead out of barnacles.
Yeah, I'll say Hermit's able to go down and, do his little ninja sneak along the hull of the ship. And starts gathering barnacles, and before you know it, he's just got way too many. He's just like, oh, our ship is fucking gross.
Too many barnacles.
Nasty.
But yeah, you can just sit there throwing them aboard as long as you want. You've got like a
Yeah, I'm going for like maybe 2 hours. Just
And by the time you get up, it's just a carpet. Barnacles.
Cool, we could label both sides of the ship and do a masthead.
Exactly.
I'm gonna start like in my little book sketching out like a little masthead of like
Bedazzled with.
like how to like add them to give some dimension. They're like on top of each other to give dimension to a masthead.
Okay.
What would you like the masthead to look like, Mr. Seth?
Barnacle.
Which is a big barnacle.
One big ass barnacle.
Barnacleception.
May I, Captain?
Yes, you may.
Yeah. It's already not Balthazar's fury, so.
Alright. So here's what it needs to be.
Okay.
It needs to be a beautiful on one side, but grotesque on the other. Woman
Okay.
holding out a set of scales.
Oh, okay.
Just make it Seth's face.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Would just be, but just a little bit more feminine, I think, would be good.
Okay.
Horns like these on one side,
Okay. Sure.
and a set of wings on the other.
I mean, that might be a bit much. Wings might be like pushing it just a little bit.
Don't get crazy.
Get it done.
I don't know if we'll have enough, but okay. I guess. Hermit, come help me
Yes.
with this. Because you can
Yeah.
stick to the boat and I can fly next to it. And as we're going, let's make this masthead.
Okay. You do this for the day.
The whole day.
What are you trying to make today? The face? Or are you trying to do this wing?
No, I think, well, are we doing the torso too? So it's gonna be like a torso with like arms that go back and then like a wing over here that kind of like goes along the side of the boat. That way it's not like sticking out and interfering too much with our wind resistance. And then this half of the head was gonna have a horn. So I guess we're just gonna start with the base of the torso and the head, the parts that just go along the boat.
Okay. Let me artistry checks. I don't know. I guess it's got to be performance.
Okay.
You have to imagine it in your mind and then make it real. And I don't know, what else would it be?
Sleight of hand, maybe?
I don't know about sleight of hand. You've got hours and hours and hours. You don't need to do this like. It's not like a dexterous task. It's a like mental task of you.
Yeah. It's just weird that it'd be a charisma.
It is weird. I mean, it could
You
just
could
be.
I think it's
hybridize-
an intelligence check, just like a straight intelligence check of how to translate our thoughts into something.
Do
Perform.
both of you
Performance?
roll a d20? Add your dexterity modifier and your intelligence modifier.
21.
15. Is this a skill check?
No.
Check?
And there's no skill named for it, so no. And Hermit.
Is this an ability? Is this an ability check?
No.
Hi. Oh my god, why do you
Intelligence
both go
modifier
directly
and
for
dexterity modifier?
testicles?
Dude,
Jeez.
14.
Okay.
17.
Nice. Everyone did better than Sarah. Mission accomplished. Yeah, I'd say you're able to kind of get a decent shape going for this, just like the torso up to the shoulders. You have it kind of coming out, so it has like a three-dimensional aspect to it coming off the ship.
It's got a three-dimensional aspect.
This is all made out of barnacles?
Yeah.
They're like stacked on each other and like
And we have wood we can like use as the base.
Dead barnacle eyes?
yeah. Oh, I've got a plan for the eyes. I've got a plan for the eyes.
So this day you're able to get the torso done. Looks alright. You know, if you wanted a little more 3D in some spaces, you could.
I'm gonna add a really big hernia in the belly button.
Nice.
Would you say it's more 2D? Or
I don't get it. But we'll say it's dad joke.
Yeah, it's definitely a dad joke. Pervy dad joke. 2D, double D.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. I got you. Anyway.
Because it flies over the head of somebody who does not spend a lot of time thinking about boobs.
Understandable. Yeah, so got a torso going. It has the potential to look intimidating still. And you can get some rest again if you'd like. What?
Okay, when I'm doing, I don't know if like we've done the face yet, but
No.
I'm just going to put this out there so I don't forget. When we do the face with the eye holes, they're going to be connected behind the bridge of the nose to be like one hole in the back. It's very important for my plan.
Redeemed to hydrate.
Oh!
I'm empty.
I need. Yeah.
I have nothing.
I have
no-
water for you.
I have nothing.
I have stuff that I'm good.
I have G Fuel. G Fuel for the first time. I don't think it's very good.
Yeah, no, it's not that great.
I don't. All of the gamers I watch love it, and I am not with it that much.
I do have to go soon.
Okay. Let us know when you're hopping off. We are almost done here. Again, you get. Again, you get.
Hydrate.
You realize more due to the tiredness rather than anything that it's time for sleep.
Oh, okay.
Very much still bright out. But you go to sleep and you are awoken to the sound of land!
Ah, fuck me!
Land hose! And sure enough,
Sure enough.
sure enough, ahead of you, spanning across, you see a large landmass. Desert to your left, mountains center and slightly off to the right. As you approach over the next 6 hours-ish. Coming in rather quickly as you have your speedy sail up, You come to a very rocky shore. Large rocks kind of coming out of the water, a little bit away from the shore, kind of like a cove made from them. Nice little spot to hide a ship.
Excellent.
And you are able to come onto land. Again, very rocky, and not much of a beach here, but small beachiness to it. Very low amount of a tide going on right now.
Are we familiar with the place where we could weigh anchor, or if there's an old abandoned dock or anything?
You came to a spot there are no docks at.
Right.
There's this small cove made from these very large rocks that come out in almost like a crescent moon shape. Probably a good 500 to 600 feet away from the shore.
How deep is it there?
Where you are, like, if you were to stop in that cove, it would be probably about 60 feet deep.
It's probably a good depth.
I feel like we're pretty hidden here. Probably should just drop anchor and leave the crew. We're on the side of the island that where we had
At the continent.
yeah, and we're at the side where that orc village was, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
you're on the western
So
coast.
this kind of looks familiar, probably, to some extent.
This crescent shape is familiar.
Okay.
You would have
Probably would have dropped anchor here before.
yeah, or just gone right past it.
Okay.
It is a very, very obvious landmark to you.
Okay. Oh, so it's an obvious landmark that we then, we kind of should know where we are in relation to that old village.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is great. So we should
Yeah.
park here, and then we can trek over there, and then we decided we were going to continue through the mountain to get down into your town.
1 second.
Yeah, because
I do have to go,
Okay.
All right.
but I'll see you all later.
See you, Hermit.
Bye.
Yeah, because there's no guarantee that the goblins, we could even find another goblin scroll over there. The best bet is the library. That's what we decided.
Oh, to not go to the.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, and you'd know it's about 100 miles north.
Oh, the village.
Yeah, where you went before.
And I would walk 100 miles. Sorry, the bard's getting to me.
All right, so we're not going to do that then. We're just going to go to the library.
Yeah.
I think it's a good if we find nothing at this library.
Yeah.
Then we should go. We have nothing else to lose at that point. But right now we just are wasting time if we can find the same stuff at the library.
Exactly. Or
Okay.
maybe something even more detailed.
Right, because we also need to
the
figure out.
library.
Yes,
Yeah.
to the library. We also need to figure out what the big creatures are. Ku and Coral.
Night, yeah, Coral Night.
Coral Knight. That sounds like a Wiccan name.
So you drop anchor in the crescent moon shape
Yeah.
and swim to shore.
I'm gonna fly.
You're gonna fly to shore.
I'm gonna swim.
What the fuck is swimming?
Also, I'm sorry.
I will walk on water. I'm just kidding.
I can
Okay,
water.
Jesus.
I can fly. Do we have Robert Downey Jr. with us still? Are they still hanging around?
They would have been
we take 'em?
swimming with you.
I mean, they're yours, really.
I mean, they would just follow you. They would just follow you.
Yeah, I'm
more
just
specifically.
wondering if it's gonna cause chaos if we walk into this
To the city.
town and library with like 3 ginormous hippos.
True. We probably should be a little bit more covert than that. Oh, we're gonna have to change our clothes. We're still in our colors, in our
Yeah.
auto colors.
Yeah, we're gonna have to change our clothes. You're gonna have to change your appearance.
Fuck, I'm gonna fly
One of
back
us
to
are
the
staying
ship
behind.
and get my cloak, my bigger, just basic traveler's cloak,
Yep.
the brown one, and then fly back, and then I'm gonna put it on over my wings.
Okay. And you get to the shore.
Would I have to change my appearance? Because my race.
You have someone that lives in this city with you. And there are tieflings in that city.
Are there?
There
Yeah,
are.
you're fine.
You may need to not be so spooky and scary and skeletons, but
Spooky, scary.
Change your attitude and it'll be fine.
Not. Thank you.
So, with a general idea of which direction you need to go, you get ashore and you start walking towards the mountain. And that is where we will pick up next time. Traveling through the mountain to try and see how far you can get. You could maybe go to Zana's grandmother's house.
We'll be coming around the mountain when we come.
Okay, well, thanks everyone. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. Glad we could be your Super Bowl.
We're better than the Super Bowl. Exciting.
Have a good one.